Welcome to Pocket Roni. This video will cover adding and subtracting radicals. And as you know, I can never write in straight lines, so please accept that. So the one thing to remember in adding and subtracting radicals is this rule up here. To add or combine, you must be the same kind. The radicals must be the same kind in order to add or subtract them. Treat radicals just as you would a variable in algebra. So if we treated this to say square root of 2 was just like x and square root of 5 was just like y, in algebra you cannot combine x's and y's. In the world of radicals, you cannot combine different radicals, so you cannot combine square root of 2 and square root of 5. So therefore, this problem would not change, and you can rewrite it just the way it is, and that would be your answer, or you can write it no change. And by the way, that was problem 17b, 1. Okay, the next problem, 17a, number 2, is 8 square root of 7, and that means 8 times the square root of 7, just as this means 8 times x. So 8 square root of 7 plus 3 square root of 3. So this would be similar to 8x plus 3y. You cannot combine x's and y's. You cannot combine square root of 7s and square root of 3s. They are different kinds. So this problem would not change either. So the answer would still be the original problem, 8 square root of 7 plus 3 square root of 3. Or you can write no change as your answer. Okay, now we are at problem 17c, number 3. 16 square root of 2 minus 8 square root of 2. This is like saying 16 of these minus 8 of these. And these are the same kind. It's not any different than seeing 16x minus 8x. You can combine x's. 16x minus 8x is 8x. So the same is true with 16 of square root of 2 minus 8 square root of 2. 16 of these minus 8 of these is 8 of these. The these parts does not change. You do not subtract the actual radical, you're just subtracting the coefficients in front of the radicals. Just like you subtract the coefficients in front of the x's. So 8 square root of 2 would be your final answer. Now jumping down to 17b, number 4. We have 13 square root of 2 plus 11 square root of 2 minus 20 square root of 2. First look to see if all your radicals are the same. Yes, all of our radicals are the same, so therefore we can combine them. Watch your signs. The sign in front of the number goes with the number. PEMDAS says when you're adding and subtracting, you do everything from left to right. So we do 13 square root of 2 plus 11 square root of 2, adding the coefficients, 13 plus 11, 24. So that would be 24 square root of 2 minus 20 square root of 2. Subtracting your coefficients, 24 minus 20 will be 4 square root of 2. Now let's look at problem 17c, number 2. We have square root of 7 plus 3 square root of 7. Our radicals are the same kind, so this is not anything different than saying x plus 3x. What coefficient is in front of this x? Yes, 1. The same is true for radicals. What coefficient is in front of this radical? A 1. So this is like 1 square root of 7 plus 3 square root of 7. Adding the coefficients, we would get 4 square root of 7.